sent my live notif and then I didn't go live. That must have been cool for people who saw that, clicked on it, and then were like, oh, Nempo's not live. What? I'm here now, though. Let me check. E. Yep, my little thing works.
Yeah, you're live.
Yay! It's really funny. Alright, you ready for a spin content?
Yeah.
What? I'm spinning to this.
Who are you again?
Who am I again? Multicolored Nebula.
Oh, you're deciding your name for today with the wheel.
Yeah, that's my name.
Sweet. High multicolored nebula. That's a bit of a mouthful.
I think it's pretty sick.
I agree.
I would say you could just shorten
What
it to.
gem is that?
I would say you could just shorten it to multi, but then you'd think I'm like an Osu thing.
True. What gem is that?
That is the Utilize Color Jam and an Ichigo background.
Fun.
So that'll be a good time. Let's open up the Multicolored Nebula files.
Oh wow, this one I literally just have to rebeat the entire room. And then there's just like 2 inputs at the end. This is so cool. Wish I knew that Barry was there when I was first playing so I didn't have to do this.
Hmm.
Oh well. This is... I feel like I remember this room being kind of annoying as well.
There are so many. There are so many textures and flag presets here. This is hype. Chigo put in the work. Hello, Toothy. Hello, A-Cats. Thank you for the GLHFs from both. Pretty close costs. Let me check mine. We roll 651 today. Nope, 412. Also pretty close. We're all in the 400 range.
Okay.
Your cost got eaten. GG. Also in the 400s.
Hey, that's an Undertale funny number.
I didn't know that.
Well, Undertale speedrunning funny number. That's the lowest possible roll you can get on Asgore that kills him. So basically, if you roll 471, that means you were 1 HP away from killing him a turn earlier. If you roll 471 on the last turn.
It is possible to roll 0, and we've also recently confirmed that it's possible to roll 1000. So 0 and 1000 are the min and max rolls. Both have happened.
Surely 1001 exists.
No. Ain't no way.
Surely.
Just grabbing something. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Skill diff, just get luckier. Dang. It would be cool if, like, there was a 1 in 10 chance if you rolled at 1000 to add, like, 1. And it kept doing that over and over again. So that it was technically infinite. In fact, that'd just be, like, a fun command to have. Like, just something that gives you, like, an exponentially increasing random variable or something. Yeah, alright, rolled multicolored nebula. So I suppose it is time to think of an idea for a Utilize Colors jam. This background is sick, by the way. Actually, I always like pulling up a video of the background whenever I roll one. So let's see if I can pull this up. From... Oh, I can't do from searches.
streamer mode funny.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just scroll up and share in feedback. Surely it's here. Get them on the 1001 grind. Alright, I'm scrolling up, scrolling up. Come on, where's the Ichigo background? Oh, I see Nightmare Void. I do already have a stage to submit to that. I was actually touching it up a little bit today. I still need to add to it a little bit, but... Cozy Dragon Cottage! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, hello. For those coming in for the raid, hi, I'm Nambo. I do Super Monkey Ball 2 custom level speedruns and right now level creation. I'm currently trying to pull up a video.
That would be true if I wasn't Nambo, but
You're actually Nambo, surely.
I'm Nambo.
Ignore the fact that the little avatar in the corner is only moving when I speak.
Well, yeah, but that's like
And that it's labeled with the name Nambo.
fixed in laser.
I see. New Nambo design, yeah. Drawn and rigged up by myself. Was a very involved process. Okay, I'm scrolling up. I will find this BG. Surely it is in share and feedback somewhere. Thank you. Okay, where the heck? I'm gonna literally turn off streamer mode just so I can search for, like, videos from Ichigo. I need to find this BG. From Ichigo has video. Surely? There we go. Shoot, it's not on YouTube. Okay, no, here's a YouTube version. Okay. Boop. Here's the background we're working with. It's pretty sick. I love me a good
Cool
space
looking.
background, and it's just very colorful, you know? So this is why there's so many textures in that file that I was talking about, is because of all of the effects on, like, the checkers with, like, the changing color under them. Which is the exact thing I was joking about, how, like, I'm being mean to all the other creators by making them use all these effects. Well, now Ichigo gets to, quote-unquote, be mean to me. Also, I was like, both of those are jokes. It's not mean. It looks cool. Yeah. That's the background and texture set we're working with. Space thingy.obj? Hold on. What is space thingy.obj? I need to know. Oh, it's these things. That is a bit of a space thingy, isn't it? Hello, space thingy. Big fan of your work. Okay. Oh, and I need to double check what difficulty this jam is supposed to be. Because that's kind of important for the type of level I design. Okay, it's not in Master. I'm not seeing it in Expert. Advanced Extra 6 to 10. Utilize colors. And the example stages are Roulette, Color Allergy, hey, I made that one, and Memory Cube. So surely we make Color Allergy 2 Electric Boogaloo. Wait a minute, that's just palette choice
Palette
and
choice.
palette swap. Roulette is a fun example. I like that stage. And then Memory Cube as well.
Memory Cube is such a level.
I like the fast forward switch. It's very fun.
I have opinions on the fast forward switch.
Are they good opinions?
No.
These opinions are to be feared.
I wouldn't say that.
Alright, let's just start out by getting the 4 main colors in the game. Or not in the game, but in the blend file.
In the game. EA Sports.
Nope, Moonlight Paradise, that's not right. Monkey Skate Park, nope, that's not right either. Multicolored Nebula, bam.
Alright, I don't feel like playing more Stellar right now. I think I'm gonna go. I have leftover burger. I'm gonna heat up and then I'm gonna map.
GL Burger and GL Map.
Thank you. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Oh wait, actually, it's guesser time in like 15 seconds, so I'm gonna do that before I leave. I gotta be on top of that. Alright, it's guesser time.
Hello, Checkers. And hello, Plantera music. This song is such a banger. Probably my favorite fight theme in all of Terraria. At least vanilla. Definitely not in terms of modded, though. Modded has some really banger tracks.
Alright, be right back, food.
See ya. Hmm. The first thing that comes to mind is like a 4-quadrant setup, something like Ice Tray or Frozen Quad. But I can't think, like, I want to do something that would make the colors matter other than just being the colors of the 4 quadrants. I feel like utilize color means that the colors should at least, if not mean something, then correspond to something. Because, like, all the example stages do that. And I want to see if I can follow that as much as possible. You know, roulette, each of the buttons corresponds to a different colored platform that you reach the end of the stage with. On color allergy, the colors correspond to like which part of the stage is lethal. Hmm. I mean, I could do like color allergy deluxe where there's 4 different colors you can choose to have be your allergy, or like there's 4 and you have to pick 2 or something. That'd be goofy. I can think of a way that I could make it so that you need to click 2 of 4 buttons. If I did want to make like a 2-color color allergy stage. Hi, Ichigo. Ichigo, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Look what background I'm making a jam for right now, or at least I'm trying to come up with an idea for. I can't promise I'll have something done by the end of the day. I did have that one day where I tried making a jam, then I didn't come up with anything by the end of the day. But I'm gonna be trying for now. I'm trying to brainstorm ideas right now. One of my own... Hello.
Hi.
One of my own stages was one of the example stages, and I'm trying to think of like ideas that are similar to that. I don't know. 4-color color allergy sounds cool in theory, where like you have to pick 2 to be the allergy. That kind of like is a combination of 2 different things. Where I had this level called Pick Your Poison that I had an idea for that was like a wire, and you have to pick 2 buffs to the wire. And the buffs were like the wire is slanted, the wire has jumps, the wire is made of ice. The wire is slightly thinner. And you had to pick like 2 of the 4 or something. And then there was like a warp goal for doing all the buffs at once.
Okay, why is Windows now only giving me the option for an update? Restart now or wait an hour? Those are the 2 options it's giving me.
Because they want to force you to update so that they can give you more targeted ads.
I just clicked the X on that, and if I disappear randomly for a few minutes, that's what happened.
I see. I have good stage. Thank you, Relayer. Yeah, current ideas floating around my head though for this are like something in the lines of like a box stage version of Color Allergy, but I don't quite know how I would end up laying that out. I could do it as like concentric squares or rings, and like you have to make 2 of the rings an allergy, quote unquote. And then each ring just has its own obstacle. That's possible.
Is there any way to like color pick from your screen easily and like get a hex code, or do I have to take screenshots to do that and upload them somewhere?
I mean, you can do it easily with GIMP. If you send me a screenshot, I could just GIMP color pick and send you the hex. You just snipping tool it and send it to me?
Yeah, I'll need you to...
I have GIMP open.
Okay, well, I need to get the screenshots and stuff, so
I see.
give me a second here.
Are you gonna be like, yep, Zona? Yes, I am. I'm making a potential stage for multicolored nebula. The Ichigo background. I'm currently brainstorming ideas. Bam, no. It's pretty good. I got all the checkers laid out here. What if you make a stage that's good? That would be sick. I think I'd have to actually agree with that. Kind of crazy thought.
I'm gonna have you color pick 8 things.
Okay. guess, like, I don't have to make something that super uses the colors, as long as they're, like, relevant. I don't know, what Stardust stages other than palette choice and palette swap even would be good contenders for utilized colors?
Recolor.
Oh. You know, literally in the name, I feel like that makes the most sense. It's a good point, though. I could do something with wormholes, like switching the color of the stage again, and that does something.
Recolor is super cool, so that's a good level to draw inspiration from, I think. All right, I'm gonna need you to color pick the main colors from these blocks for no particular reason.
I knew you were gonna send me cassette blocks.
Yeah.
Alright, you mean, so each of these has like the dark colored rim and then the bright colored rim inside the dark colored rim. You want me to pick the light colored rim inside the dark colored rim, right?
Yeah, the light color.
Okay. I did actually have Spleef cross my mind. Though I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that does utilize switches, but I feel like you could maybe make a Spleef-like that does utilize colors in some way. By the way, I'm color picking actively right now while chatting.
Thank you.
Shoutouts to the GIMP color picker.
Yeah, I want to try messing with color hacks and see how hard it is. And because I kind of like, I'm running dry on ideas for map, but I still want to do some work on the map.
That is fair. And last one. There you go. Really
Thank
good
you.
message without context.
That's getting an onion react from me.
Twilight reacted onion to you. Thanks.
Does that gives you a notif?
Yes. Pretty awesome.
Why does that give you a notif?
Yeah, Currents, Rapids, Recolor. Not really Down Under, but still kind of the same idea to an extent. Is there anything in the other worlds that do utilize colors as well? Anything in
Rapids.
I-5?
I-5 kind of does with the deflection steps obstacle on the outside.
That's true. The bunch and the... What's it called? Bounce and bunch. Utilize letters. Typewriter. Kind of uses color to indicate the puzzle. You had to solve the puzzle.
I remember when I first saw that, I was like, why is it trying to get me to spell Loga?
That's so funny. Remember when Logo was playing Stardust for the first time? We were trying to convince him that every copy of Stardust is personalized and you have to type your name.
I don't remember that.
I swear Logo was in call playing typewriter and people were making that bit. It's pretty hype. Slope step, kind of, if you count the strength of the bounce pads. But that's just kind of like a normal pack thing. Color channels.
Are you sure you picked the brighter color?
Yeah?
Okay.
Pretty sure.
The red is very dark.
Here's a screenshot of what my color picker looks like for the last one that I did.
Okay. All right.
So what are other things that, like, changing the color of the stage could affect? Could be, like, the steepness of objects or something.
That could be cool.
Oh, you know what? I had this silly idea that I never ended up making for, like, a recolor Salt Factory combination where it's recolor, but instead of, like, just blocks, it was saw blades that kept switching colors. So there'd be, like, it'd be kind of like the last obstacle on recolor, but, like, in a bunch of different ways with giant saw blades that you had to, like, enter wormholes to not get murdered by.
That sounds hype.
Something like that could be funny. And this is for advanced extra. And is there a bounce pad texture? I forget. Checkers, grid, fallout indicator, conveyor arrows, texture scroll, red long, red, starting glow, bridge emission. I don't think there's a dedicated bounce pad texture, but that's fine. I could just make, like, the alpha map grid, the bounce pads. The scroll texture can be a bounce pad. Yeah, that too. This is fine.
Oh, dude, this is so cool. Okay, hold on.
How large is this BG, Ichigo? Very large, close to 1900 unit or 19,000 units. Like, what about the file size? Is it really intense? Or is it simplistic in its geometry and, like, try count? My brain is cooking an intensely bizarre idea right now. It's not that intense an LZ file size. Can you tell me what 9 plus 10 is again? I forgot. It's 12.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's actually true. They updated it. New patch. Actually just came out. Pretty cool. I believe you.
Dude, this is actually so cool.
Oh, I forgot to turn back on streamer mode after I did that thing earlier. Hello, Mobat Storm. I was thinking of trying to make like an obstacle course level that's set up like Perplexus, where you have like these portals that kind of flip the level 90 degrees on its side. But I don't know, I started trying to model like the types of obstacles that you'd find in that kind of thing, and I don't know if I can do this.
Fair.
I don't have like the this kind of obstacles spirit. I'm gonna delete these circles. Move this back up. Fluff but cool. Indeed. Fluff with sunglasses.
Okay, the color hacks definitely make the map look very, very goofy. It just looks like I picked random ass colors and I'm putting them at random intervals.
Mm. Could I see a glimpse of what it looks like?
Yeah. Here.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. It's a little silly. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Lou Bloom.
I'm gonna keep rolling with this for now, I think.
Alrighty.
I think it's like too cool. It is very cool, and like could always maybe add a background video later. That would probably help with it not looking completely random and silly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. I have something. I don't know if it'll work. Or if it'll play like complete garbage. But I want to see if I can get it to work, because if I could get it to work, it'll be freaking sick. I'm gonna have to get the wraparound file again, though. Of course I need the wraparound file. I always need the wraparound file. Okay. Let's grab all these wormholes. Control C. Control V. Oh dear, I shouldn't be drawing stage objects right now. There we go. Okay. How big can I even make this? This is like close to the max max amount of wormholes I'm allowed. Let's see. What happened if a Windows update came along and corrupted the wraparound file? I would be quite sad. I'm just thinking about this right now. Okay, so Ghost Ham, what is up? Alright, if I cut this in half because I need 4. I need 4 copies of this if I want this idea to work. No, wait, I only need the 2 copies, I think. Okay. So here's the idea. I'm gonna move these guys over.
Bless you.
Thank you. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is only gonna be able to have as long as this. Yeah, that's a problem. Hopefully not that much of a problem, though. Okay, so those are a pair. Those are a pair. And these are both pairs. So I need to have it so that let's just start off with like this being the rough size that it needs to be. I'm gonna say that wide might be good. No, if I want to have that really use the mechanic, I'm only gonna have it be this wide. And then the edge gets turned like this. I should probably make the edge a little bit wider. You know what, let's just do this. And 8 polygons sound good. 6. Is 6 better? We'll do 8. Okay. Easy, -5. Put our cursor here. Okay. Okay. Let's just cube project this a little bit larger so that it feels a little bit nicer. Liking that. Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go wash my hands and then play some monkey ball, I think.
Alrighty.
Be right back.
And then here's the trickery. We're gonna set origin to 3D cursor. Now we go so we have 4 different copies of this, and it rotates clockwise each time. And we have 4 sets of these wormholes. So the way we're gonna have this work, this is the point where I need to have the wormholes start at. I think I need to do it in the center of that edge. Like that. And then bam, selection to cursor, keep offset. There we go, perfect. And now we rotate 45. Alright, those wormholes need to lead to the right side of green. So these are the exit wormholes, and they're going to be going to the right side of green, which is right here. Selection of cursor, keep offset, R, -45. Boom. Perfect. Next up is right side of red. Entry wormhole, selection of cursor, keep offset, R, -45. And then here's our exit. It's gonna be right here on the other side of pink. Boom. Now we need to link these two and these two. So that's right side of that, so that needs to go to the other side of that. I kind of doubt this is going to play well at all, but it'll be fun to try. And you know what? If it works good, this stage will be freaking crazy.
I'm back.
Hello. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll play any good, but that's what we're here for, I guess.
Any idea is better than nothing.
True.
All right, I am going to do a 1 through 3 partial so I can like basically, like, since I haven't played in a couple days, let me do what I already relearned again and then see what I need to practice out of that before I go and learn more stuff.
Alrighty. If nothing else, trying this idea can lead to more ideas. That's true. Oh, look at all those relationship lines. That's beautiful. And while we're here, let's get it into the background. Nope, that's the external imports. Oops. I just tried typing GitHub to search my computer and I accidentally started typing gut.
Alright, 1 death, world 1, not bad.
Nice. Alright, let's playtest this. And watch it completely fail. Or crash. Or both. Oh my god. Please read my controller. Bro. Okay, I need to replug.
I died on dragsters. Classic. Bless you.
Thank you. Bro, why is it not reading my controller? I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip.
Nembo crash out.
I'm going to flip. Bro. Ah! Everything is breaking.
Yeah, sorry, I got hungry. Whatever that means.
Okay, why isn't it loading at all? Different slot? No, it just doesn't work.
Alright, one Death World 2 and it was on Dragsters.
Nice. Are you doing a full run?
I'm doing a 1 to 3 partial.
Ah, I see. Alright, let's try the other plug, maybe? It's like not even making a sound when it plugs in.
Ah, that's an annoying death. It's entirely avoidable too, probably why it's so annoying. Love not wanting to lose like 0.5 and instead losing 15.
Alright, one moment. I'm gonna fully replug all my stuff. Okay. Please, Dolphin, work with me here. Register inputs from my controller. What is going on? I need to move stuff around.
Bro.
Okay, I'm gonna plug this in where my mouse used to be for a moment. Ah! It is not making any sounds. And now my computer is making a loud whirring noise again. No adapter detected. Oh my god. Why is this just suddenly not working? Now my computer is just making a super loud, obnoxious noise for no reason. Just... Everything is great. Everything is so great right now. I'm gonna play test on keyboard. And now the stream is just gonna have to deal with this loud noise, and my keyboard is vibrating while I'm trying to play the game. This is... oh my god. Okay, it works, but it's really janky. Oh god. The camera doesn't really like that. Oh, and you can get stuck on the other side of the portal. That's not good. Yeah, why does the camera do like a 180 like that? What exactly is the camera even doing? Playing Monkey Ball with keyboard looks awkward. You can get used to it. It is awkward to get used to at first though, yeah. I really don't like how the camera does like a 180 when this happens.
Yo, what up, Fricks? Big Onions SMO. That's so true.
Like, why is my camera doing that?
Oh yeah, I'm live now too, by the way. I think I forgot to say.
Nice.
Not that it really matters, but
I literally can't get the camera to turn around. Oh!
yeah, fuck you too. Big Onions. So stupid. Oh, wait. Am I stupid? I think I might have been confusing the stunt goal beginning. Yeah, no, you can just do that. Okay, that's so much easier.
You should cut out portions of the past. That was the plan, but I'm not liking how the camera is dealing with this. Like, I wanted to be able to do little bits where you had to, like, build speed in a circle like this, and then hit something and jump over a gap, because I thought that would be cool. But, like, this just plays awfully. And also the fact that it's possible to get over the wormhole and get stuck there is pretty problematic as well, because if that happens, like, you're just kind of soft-locked. And if I want to make any interesting gameplay where you get, like, thrown up in the air by bevels, then I'm at risk of this happening.
This beginning is a lot more scuffed than I remember it being.
Hmm. Okay, idea. What if I, like, cheat a little bit?
What? Cheater?
Yep, that's me.
Why am I II? I didn't even realize I picked II. I must have zoned out. Well, I guess I'm II for this IW. Must have pressed the II button on my controller by accident. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, if I do
Slow
that...
278 Blue Goal Monkey Grill. Yup.
Indeed.
I lived. Normal IGT. Ah.
Okay, this is also wrong.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Ah, what the fuck is happening? 190 power grid.
Oh,
This is the most scuffed Deathless World 3 ever if I get detonation.
oh! Cool soft lock, part 2.
Okay, yeah, it had like 1 billion bleeds, but that was a Deathless World 3.
Mm.
I lost like 20 to my best IW, but it was Deathless.
GG.
That still counts for something, yeah.
It does.
Alright, World 4 practice time. World 4 is the first, like, really evil world. It's like, it's kind of funny how chill the first half of the game is, and World 4 is just like... It's like a 5-headed Hydra, and 4 of the heads are silly, and the 4th head is just like completely locked in and wants to kill you.
Mm. Cool soft lock. I don't think there's a way to avoid a soft lock with this design. No. Surely. Surely there's something. Not unless you make the worst one-sided. Yeah, probably. Or... more bad ideas.
I was gonna say some would say there are no bad ideas, but no, there are bad ideas. I thought about it a little bit more.
Mm.
Bruh. Yeah, sure.
The problem is that the camera kind of like vertically teleports a little bit. I don't know. I liked the inside the ring idea a lot more. It just played like garbage.
Exoskeleton is stealing all of my money
No.
and beating me up and killing me and taking my money too.
That is unfortunate.
Can you tell it to stop?
Exoskeleton, please cut that out. It's not
Thank
very
you.
nice. Alright, I'm gonna save as, and I'm gonna change the idea a lot here.
Dude, this strat is so hard.
Nombo, hi, Ghost Ham. Is this the Ichigo Nebula theme? It is. And I am messing around with ideas right now. I have a feeling that this one is just going to completely screw over the camera. You're so ASMR. When I replugged my mic, did it like, oh, look at that camera. Why is the camera doing like a full 360?
Bored.
Like it just wants to face the other direction. Why? Why does it want to do that? Like that is so disorienting. Like, what is happening? The original idea here was I wanted to try to make a stage kind of like the game Run from Cool Math Games, if you know about that, where you have like these 4 sides and using these ramps with wormholes on them, you can transfer between the 4 sides. But with this setup here, with the wormholes like angled like this, the camera likes doing these stupid 360s. And also you can get soft locked on the outside edge of it. Which, you know, neither of those things are good. I'm just gonna delete these wormholes for now. And maybe... I could see that comparison, Lou Bloom. Let's try that. Grab all the wormholes. And put them inside that. Let's see how much this messes up the camera. Guess I somehow dodged the wormholes. It's just so janky. The closest I had to something that worked was this. This isn't working. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to square one. The starting platform pattern gives the Green Hill Zone vibes. I can see that with the color scheme.
As a really goofy backup. Who's 64 rebound slider? Yep. I guess this is just a good backup to know if it works. It loses quite a bit, but good to have some way to live that scenario. Could also just not end up in that scenario, lol. Whatever. Bro, okay. Such a silly death. Oh my god.
I was muted. Oops.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Zona. Or hi Twilight and hi, Zona. Zona, that setup, it wouldn't have like the 90-degree camera turning that I'd like it to have because I was trying to make this into like a fun speed stage with the running effect, but without the speediness of it and like the camera turning, I feel like it's a little bit more like that would work for like the kind of thing where you're doing slow obstacles and then you get on the side and then you're doing slow obstacles again, but I don't know. To me, I'd rather just make an obstacle course if I'm gonna do that.
Fair.
I'm just gonna try to come up with something else, I think, for now.
Bro! Oh my god, exoskeleton. This level doesn't work. Oh my god. What? High concrete tape. Thank you, sequence break.
Oh no.
It didn't kill me, but I lost 7 seconds.
That's not cool.
It's very silly looking.
I'm just trying to think more right now. Did you see the collab invite thing? Invite? You just mean like the page that someone sent about the fact that there was a Whimsy collab going on? No, I tried to drop in and collab with your stream. I'm live. Oh, I don't see where that is. Do I have to open up Twitch? Probably have to open up Twitch. Let me look. Nope, that's Peter's stream that automatically started playing. Notifications.
One Death World 4, not bad.
Oh, I had to check my notifications box. Retrop wants to collaborate. Click to accept. What happens if I
Hello,
click that?
2D.
Will that just like combine our chats?
Yeah, that's the yeah, that's that stuff.
I tried clicking on it and it didn't work.
GG.
Okay, I clicked the knock button on Retrop's thing. Get started. Use your microphone? No. I don't need a voice chat. What? Yeah, I'm okay. I don't want to figure. I don't want to figure out how this works right now.
Should do it with big nuts.
I don't even want to. I just don't want to figure out how this works right now. It looks like the type of thing where I don't think I could add it easily to my chat widget, which is the main way I see chat.
Yeah, no, Toothy, that song is so good. Big Eric DOA fan.
I saw Eric DOA live actually when I went to the Porter Robinson concert because they were opening.
That is so hype. Oh my god. I am actually so jealous.
I had no clue who they were.
Okay, that is fair.
I just hadn't heard of them before. I just clicked it button because it existed. Nice.
The knock button is really funny. I should start clicking that on literally everyone in my followed channels list when I'm live. Thank you, Smessy. Just go knock on like fucking XQC. How? They probably have that turned off. Actually, there's probably a way to turn that off, and if there's not, then that's really funny. Also, am I alive? Okay.
Partners should get super knock.
They have to accept. It's not a knock, it's a break down your door. God, I love off-brand Dragon Force. I think this is another One Death World 4 with a couple pretty big bleeds. At least thus far.
I can't think of anything right now.
I mean, at the very least, if nothing else happens, you got good amount of ideas out there, even if none of them ended up working out.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I actually know a backup for this now. I don't even know if this backup is faster than retrying, but it looks cool, so...
Is Big Nuts SMO alive? Yes.
Who asked?
Retrop.
Alright, I think I'm gonna move on to World 5 practice.
Alrighty. Never mind, she has it disabled. No!
I don't know the password to that account either. I only know the login. Or not the login, I only know the stream key, so I couldn't log in and like accept your thing anyways. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's unfortunately true. Bruh. Bow, 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 bow.
Alright, I'm gonna do the SMB guesser right now. I am 90% sure I know what this is. But I will wait. Everyone in chat, you have like a minute, maybe, to do the SMB guesser while I do this. I set it up.
Yeah, Toothy, it can get 187s. It's a really nice small strat. Assuming, like, I could actually remember how to optimize it again. There you go, there's a decent IGT.
Alright, bam. Alright, guesser spoiler is in like 5 seconds if you haven't done it already. 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure this is the thingies that catch the giant glass wall on snaky steps. I may be wrong, but let's see. Bada bam, bada boom. That's the thing that Goobs used to do the stunt. Epic sauce. Got it in 1.
GG. Bro, I don't...
Alright, Scrandle
can't
on
be
stream.
Okay, well, don't... I don't want Scrandle spoilers.
Well, no, I'm asking, do you want me to screen share it?
Well, I'm doing... I'm streaming World 5 practice right now. But,
Alright.
yeah, I'm down. Sure.
Boom. Scrandle on stream.
Alright, let's see.
I'm
Gotta be left.
Gotta be left, yeah, surely.
Yeah.
That looks so yummy. Right, probably? Oh, actually, both of those look
I'm
pretty
thinking-
good.
I would say left, personally.
Thing is, I have like a bias towards chocolate stuff, so it's probably left. Ah, it's
Fucking hell.
dang.
Those did both look good.
Right.
Right. Yeah, no shot, it's not right. 86% on left, actually. I kind of wasn't expecting it to be that high.
Okay, right, probably?
Right. Yeah, that looks really good.
Nice stuff. Left side, probably?
Yes, for sure.
Left side just has the color advantage. Right doesn't even look that bad.
That was just a lot of onions.
Oh.
This one's a bit of a toss-up. I would say right.
I was also leaning towards right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost definitely, yeah.
Left.
Left. The cheese dog.
The cheese dog. Left?
Left.
Yeah.
Burger bias.
I mean, also, just long hot dogs don't seem to do that well. Speaking of... Oh, wait a minute, though.
Oh.
Left, probably?
This is a toss-up. Go left. Nice.
Yes. Only one
9 out
wrong.
of 10. We gamed. Holy. All right. Do 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 do. That is so awesome, Toothy.
Nine out of 10.
Oh god, I don't remember how to set this up at all. Oh no.
Alright, I know how to I know how to share chats with Retrop. Bam. I'm done for the day. I just can't get any ideas out at the moment. So
That is fair.
I might come back later tonight, but it won't be on stream. So more stage making probably tomorrow-ish. I don't know. We'll see. Goodbye.
Goodbye, chat.